Welcome back to Starfield. My name is Ricky and this is Juliet. Last time we helped the Strikers take out the Disciples, and then we set them up with a new life with Neon Security. And as I mentioned last week, today we are going to continue on with the main plot. Before we do that, however, I want to get moving on two different faction quests, admittedly. Both the Vanguard and, for that matter, the Crimson Fleet stuff. And that involves coming in here and talking to him. I need your permission to deliver a Terramorph tissue sample to Mars?
How did you walk away with the Terramorph tissue sample running comms repairs? What happened to the settlers?
What do you think happened to the settlers? No survivors. All lost to a Terramorph, which I killed.
You killed a Terramorph.
The turrets really did it,
On your
I'm
first
sure.
mission, if I could be frank for a moment, holy shit.
Nah.
Above and beyond doesn't really begin to describe it now, does it?
No, it does
Give
not.
yourself some serious hazard pay on this one.
Okay.
But, if none of the settlers made it, who's got you delivering the sample?
There was a researcher investigating the place. She gave me this gene tag to show you.
Researcher? Let me see that. Sanan. I know that name.
I bet you do.
Let me check the database. A lot of this data's been classified.
I bet it has.
Here we go. Service record. Wow. That's a lot of commendations. Seems like she served with distinction as co-head of a UC Xenoweapons division. Faced tribunal at the end of the Colony War and was dismissed from duty. Guess that's why I'd heard the name before. If she's former Xeno warfare, though, well, we can at least be sure she knows her aliens. Did your survivor, Hadrian, did she mention why she thinks this sample's so special?
She's not sure what it means. She wants a Dr. Walker on Mars to analyze it, confirm it's a threat.
This has been one of the more surprising debriefs I've ever been a part of. I did actually have another mission lined up for you, supporting UC system defense against the Crimson Fleet. But now I guess you have two options on how to proceed. Head to the UC Vigilance and help out SysDef, or deliver that sample.
Also, in case you're wondering, yes, I am still using a keyboard and a mouse, but I'm using a different keyboard, which it's better than the other keyboard, because the other keyboard that I was using in the last one decided it no longer wanted to work 100% of the time. And I would press the W key and it would just get stuck, and I'd press the E key and it would just get stuck, which is not good. I mean, it's a cheap keyboard. I'm not expecting magic, but it's still not good.
And you must be the latest poor fool to get dragged into our dysfunctional little family.
Hello. You must be Sam.
Koriko, by the way. Hi.
Good to meet you, Cora.
Nice to meet anyone brave enough to fly the frontiers.
Sarah tell you about the expedition? 3 of us are heading to Akila, for a settled planet of the Freestar Collective and, not coincidentally, the home of their capital, Akila City. We'll land in the city's spaceports, but the frontier's our goal. And I got a lead on a tale that makes me think one thing. Artifact. There's something you should know up front. I'm a Co. As in Solomon Co., first man on Akila. That tale I mentioned before, the one I think is connected to an artifact, it's something of a family legend.
All right.
After Planetfall, Solomon spent years mapping Akila, and he found a tiny little patch of nothing on his sensors. The kind of nothing an artifact produces. He called it the Empty Nest. Solomon's maps are locked up tight in the local Gal Bank. We'll be heading there.
It's a good thing that I already took care of the Gal Bank issue that they were having. Okay.
All right. The family has a few different deposit boxes secured in here, so let's look around. Here's a copy of the key.
Sure, thanks. Okay, so.
Okay, now we're
Wow, it wasn't the first one I looked in.
Jacob. Of course, that old mule saw this coming.
Sam, level with me here. Who's Jacob?
We really gotta do this?
Yes. Open up to me, Sam. Come on.
I don't know.
Well, that's depressing. Okay. I'll bet Cora would tell me. Why don't I go over and ask?
That's a low blow
worked.
there. No need to involve the little one.
Okay.
All right, fine. He's my dad, okay? We're not exactly on friendly terms. He probably figured I'd come for the maps at some point. Got ahead of me.
So I just did that last speech check without the aid of drugs. I think I'm going to make sure I pass this one. So I'm going to start by putting on my fancy suit, my business suit that I got during Ryujin. And then I will take some drugs too, just to really help me pass this speech check. Because it's just easier to pass the speech check. Plus, I feel like it's the better option. Like, the speech checks aren't always the better option. A lot of times the better option is just to kill them. But so I got 3 of these, which is nice. That'll give me a 30% boost to my speech.
Sam Coe finally decides to darken our doorstep again.
You know why I'm here.
Oh? And what's that? You come to your senses? Realize where you ought to be for once?
I ain't asking again.
You ain't asked once. Let's hear it. I want you to say the words about what's more important to you than family.
Okay, this was a mistake.
The only mistake I'm seeing here is you. Bringing your Constellation lackey here instead of my granddaughter.
Yeah.
Come to help Sam loot his ancestry? You're not getting those maps. Full stop.
I got just as much right to those maps as anyone else in this family.
That's exactly right, Sam. We all share Solomon's legacy. Only some of us are around to live up to it, and some of us aren't.
All right, that's enough.
Be reasonable. We need those maps.
Well, that's not your decision, is it? It's co-property by birthright. It stays here.
Let's try the 4, because it's a 4 thing. The sooner you agree, the sooner we're out of your house. There we go.
Maybe you're right. Can't believe I'm saying this. But if it'll get you out of my hair, then fine. You can have the maps. They're in the other room. Here. Key.
Can you get out of my way? No? Okay. Alrighty, we got the maps. Check. Come in here and grab, I guess this is his bedroom. I don't know. And grab Solomon's Adventures, which just, I mean, might as well. First things first, I need to grab the turrets, which are right over here. Here we go. So, first things first, we got to turn the turrets to our side because it makes life a lot easier. Secondly, I probably should have been stealthier. It's fine that I wasn't, but whatever. Wow, okay. There we go. Yeah, I don't like the fact that level 2 guys are not going down by one-shotting them, but on the plus side... Stop moving! Just stand still. That's all I'm asking. You know what I need? I need my Synth Star stuff power. What is going on? Okay, I've been shooting for a while now, and like... Okay, now we're in caution. Cool. Okay. Really? Really? Not only am I going into caution, I'm going into hidden. It's a shame about the turrets, though. I'm not surprised.
I'd be scared to fight me, too.
I'm the one who's just chilling here. You guys are the ones who are... I'm literally standing on the roof in the middle of the open. Are they all in here? That guy I shot running here? Hello?
Damn it.
People.
You won't not worth dying over.
I'm 100%. Get back here, okay. Get back here. I can't see. Get back here. Why are you running? You know what? You guys call me the coward, but you're the one who runs from the fight.
Say goodbye. Not like this.
That felt mean, but also at the same time, you're the one running.
I've had enough of this.
Oh, you're the dude wearing the poncho. Oh. I think, dude, do that wearing the poncho.
Take this.
Yeah, my bad. Do that. Goodbye. I got one of them.
You think you can hide from me, asshole?
No, actually, I don't think I can hide from you. I'm fairly certain I am hiding from you. Unfortunately, I can't see where you... How are you damaged?
Getting tired. There you are.
And artifact. Also, I might as well mine some calamite while we're here. Alright, whatever. Artifact. Oh, who is this? What a turn of events.
I think that's far enough.
You must be Shaw.
Now you got past my crew, who I pay quite handsomely, I might add. Grabbed something from that weird cave. Probably whatever's been keeping the Ashta away. So, I'm down one hideout. Now, let's talk about what all that's worth to me. Your lives, your credits. One or the other.
We can work this out. No need for violence.
Oh, really? Let's hear it.
We got past your crew before. You fight us, you'll lose.
Tough talk. But you've backed it up so far, I'll admit.
Yeah. Ooh, I got a manipulation one. I don't need it, so I'm not going to use it. This is an important scientific discovery. Let us go, and you'll be in history books.
Huh. The Shaw Gang's name in print outside a wanted poster.
I don't think we're going to
So
mention the
nice.
Shaw Gang once after this, but okay.
Fine. Get the hell out of here before I change my mind.
Boss, it's the Ashta.
What's interesting to me
This is your fault. You better lend us a hand.
is that she has a Combatech weapon and not a Laredo weapon, which every other person in this entire planetary system has. So I was kind of hoping the Ashta would be a little easier to kill.
Easy money.
Was that it? That was it. Okay.
I
You.
guess I owe you. Get out of here. before I
Sweet.
change my mind.
Give me a
You're lucky.
new gun I don't want. Alright, back to the lodge.
Just what are we building here?
Armillary.
I haven't picked up any kind of frequency or signal coming from it.
That doesn't mean much. This thing could be emitting something we can't even detect. As far as we know, we could be building a gigantic bomb that will blow up as soon as we finish it.
No, it's an armillary.
Maybe it's some kind of interstellar children's toy.
Why would either of those things give the Discoverer visions and music? It's a message. I'm sure of it.
It's an armillary.
We just have to hope that finding more of the pieces will give us some clues.
Okay, I leveled up, and there's got to be something worth taking here. Ooh, I can take Master Lockpicking. I don't really know what I'm going to be getting into. We're just going to take Master Lockpicking. I don't have anything else to take immediately. I don't know if they ever patched this, but you used to be able to just... see? Right there. They didn't patch it. You can just get in without picking the lock. One of the things I have learned about lockpicking is that if you are using more than 2 keys over here per ring, you're probably, but not always, but probably doing something wrong. Again, I say probably because that is not a guarantee. And see, like that, I have just now hacked it. I will say master hacking is substantially easier than lockpicking in Fallout or Skyrim. This is the best armor you can get at this point in the game. I'm not saying we're going to wear it for the rest of the game, but we're probably going to wear it for at least a little while. Why is the short barrel version of the Razorback? This has nothing to do with anything else. I'm just curious. Why is the short barrel worth more than the standard barrel? Is it because you have to mod it? So I'm going to take just this really quick time to talk just briefly about weapons. My plan was to use lasers. I plan on sticking with lasers. My plan actually lately has been to maybe just use the Equinox, but that doesn't preclude using ballistic weapons if I get a really good, like, Beowulf drop or something, but it'd have to be something of that tier. Let's go find Andreja, shall we? Also, interestingly enough, and this has never happened, and I didn't notice this before, but both of the Into the Unknown artifacts are on the same, or in the same system. You got it, Andreja.
Don't come any closer. Identify yourself.
Juliet, I'm here with Constellation.
You are from Constellation.
Got my hands up, don't worry.
Vladimir said someone might be coming. You are the newest member, yes? Do they often send you to check up on other, more senior members?
But look. Hey, okay? I was just doing what I was asked.
Dutifully following orders. I should not be frustrated with you. It is good that you have their trust. We waste time. We should complete our mission and then we can talk.
Alright. Oh, that didn't kill him. Okay, that's oof. We gotta get weapons that do more damage. That did boost my stealth. Okay, where are we on stealth? Okay. I need just a few more and then I can get max stealth. I need max stealth. I don't need max stealth, but it'd be nice to have max stealth. Stop moving. I can't hit you guys. I'm not really scared to fight you guys. Hello. Goodbye. I hate you with a white-hot passion of everything in the entire planet Earth. I don't think you can possibly understand how much I hate you.
I'm gonna find you.
I doubt that. I doubt you're going to find me. You know how I know you're not going to find me? Because I just shot you. Antiseptic deep mining spacesuit, which is not as good as mine. I like a lot. What was the other thing that was on it? I didn't even check. Oh, anti-ballistic. That's not bad. But I promise you, my damage resistance will... Like, anti-ballistic is good, but I promise you that my damage resistance is, outweighs that. Level 14 Space Punk. Dead. I do like how the gun starts making noises a little bit differently when you are, about to run out of ammo. Did this jerk heal? Or did the game glitch? Because sometimes I feel like the game glitches. And they just suddenly have all their health back. It's like, where's the last one? There we go. Alright. Say good night. Good night. Ooh, someone had a staggering shoddy on them. Space Adept, which... Okay. Space Adept is the new Nocturnal. Someone picked it up out of this. That gun got picked up out of this. I've never seen one of the boss chests not have a legendary item in it. You can see if I can mine some calamite this time. Yes. Calamite's needed for like high-end crap. Artifact Iota.
You are back. You did not respond when I called to you after you pulled out the artifact. I think it is important that we discuss what you saw back there.
You were shooting some Faroon zealots.
What I had done.
Betty deserved it.
I might say that many do. It is surprising to find someone else from Constellation who agrees with me. They tend to avoid conflict wherever possible. What experience led you to that belief? What did you do before Constellation?
I've had a lot of jobs, but the most recent thing was Argos mining.
I do not have experience with this profession, but I have my own experiences with risk. We both seem to be unusual additions to Constellation. Please, I would ask that you not mention to Vladimir the circumstances in which you found me. This is not the first time that Faroon zealots have attempted to corner me. If it is known that this has happened again, well, it has been a while since I was given an assignment on my own. I would not want it to be even longer in the future. Do you understand?
You got it.
I will finish here and return to New Atlantis when I can. You should go now, as they will be expecting us.
Yeah, I mean, I could go back to New Atlantis, but it feels like maybe I should go do one other thing first. I gotta go to the Forgotten Mech Graveyard? That feels suspicious. I don't think there's anything in it. So, I'm gonna just briefly talk about this stupid keyboard that I'm using. I thought it was a mechanical keyboard. Turns out, no, it's not. I don't know what kind of keyboard it is. I took it apart. But it's got keycaps like mechanical keyboard keycaps. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Oh, no, there are bad guys.
Under fire. Damn it. Oh.
Why are we not killing him faster? Anyway, it's old and stops working occasionally. I need to get a new one. If I'm going to keep doing keyboard and mouse stuff, which I'm not necessarily going to. I need to get a new one. Hello? Anybody in here? I hope not, since I don't have the power to see if anyone's in here. Part of the reason we're doing main quest stuff, by the way, is so I can have the ability to sense star stuff eventually. So now we have Artifact Zeta. Can everyone not have conversations when I'm trying to do important plot stuff? Thank you.
Look at you two. I'm jealous. I tried following up on some leads myself, but came back empty-handed.
Yeah, I figured. These artifacts are something else.
I catch myself just staring at the collection sometimes.
That's weird.
Wondering what it all means.
It's a
Maybe
thing
that's
that
how
you
our
put in a ship
ancestors
to go to
felt
the
when
Unity.
They were looking up at the stars for the first time.
They didn't just gawk at the stars, Mateo. They explored. They tested. Science brought us to space, not daydreaming.
I disagree. What's the point of science if not to enable humanity's dreams? And where do those dreams come from?
Not every dream is a pleasant one. I agree with Noel. The work is what moves us forward.
You're with me, right? Science or dreams? Which one is the true muse of space exploration?
I'm going to agree with Cisco on this one. Dreams, without them, science has no meaning.
Exactly. We can't forget what really makes us human.
Noel, pulling some interesting data from those new artifacts. Tell the Rook to meet me back on board the station.
So, and I'm going to ask this question.
End up involved in something like this.
Is Starfield the reason you couldn't be in the final season of The Flash?
These people are family.
I'm really annoyed about that. Well, we got 3 new artifacts for our collection. Next time, we're going to get ourselves some fancy space powers and possibly go to Neon. We'll have to see. I haven't decided yet. This has been Starfield. Thank you for watching. Come back soon for more Starfield.